Stream it or skip it. Knife Edge, Chasing Michelin Stars on Apple TV+, a docuseries about the stress restaurants go through to get and keep the top dining honor. Knife Edge, Chasing Michelin Stars, Episode 1 focuses on a fried chicken joint with high aspirations, as it and a new subway station restaurant vie to impress the anonymous inspectors. Episode 2, Bleeding Cash, shifts focus to Chicago after the New York stars are revealed, following a new Mexican-inspired restaurant that desperately needs a Michelin star to survive financially. The show follows various chefs and kitchens around the world as they prepare for the Michelin ceremonies. Episode 1, Some Would Say He's a Genius. Plot: the episode follows multiple restaurants trying to gain Michelin recognition. Characters: one of the featured restaurants is a fried chicken joint with a chef who is considered a genius, as stated in the episode title. Another is a new restaurant located in a subway station that is also trying to earn a star. The series introduces the concept of the secretive Michelin inspectors, who use fake IDs to dine undercover. Episode 2, Bleeding Cash. Plot: the story moves to Chicago after the New York Michelin stars have been revealed. The episode highlights a new Mexican-inspired restaurant that is struggling financially and needs a Michelin star to survive. It showcases the pressure and high stakes involved in the pursuit of a star. Characters: the episode follows a Mexican-inspired restaurant and its staff in Chicago, focusing on their fight for survival and the need to earn a star to stay afloat. The episode also features footage of Michelin inspectors, with their identities obscured by voiceovers and discreet filming. In the docuseries Knife Edge, Chasing Michelin Stars, Burgess travels to various cities and profiles top restaurants that are either seeking Michelin stars or trying to hold on to the ones they have. Typically, he goes and has a meal in each of 3 restaurants that are profiled. Then we see the pressure build as the annual ceremony where Michelin awards their stars for the year gets closer. The coverage of each city culminates in the Star Award ceremony, where the restaurants find out if they've earned the coveted recognition or, if they already have a star, if they've held onto it. Another feature of the series is that Michelin inspectors are interviewed anonymously, so as not to out their identities to restaurant owners about what their process is and what they tend to observe when they go to dine at restaurants they're evaluating. Among the New York restaurants profiled is Kokodak, a restaurant specializing in better fried chicken, with executive chef Seung Kyu Kim having perfected the coating and cooking times for his chicken for over a year. The restaurant, which has Thomas Keller as an investor, serves some of its chicken dishes with interesting sauces or covered in caviar or shaved truffles. They are looking for their first star. Also looking for their first star is Nuxu, a small speakeasy-style restaurant hidden in the Herald Square subway station. Co-owner Bobby Kwok talks about the fact that the restaurant is losing $20,000 per month, and its young executive chef Dae Kim is so hard on himself that he spirals when anyone sends back a dish. The Muscat Room already has a star, but is trying hard to hold onto it. It's owned and run by women, including executive chef Mary Attia. However, with a casual spot open down the street and a third space being built out, Mary is running around between kitchens, hoping that her staff can keep the quality up in her absence. In addition, the seasonal menu means that almost 24 new dishes need to be developed every few months. On a night where Attia is called to one of the other properties, 2 solo diners spark suspicion that one of them might be a Michelin inspector. Knife Edge, Chasing Michelin Stars is the result of taking a reverent food-centric series like Tucci in Italy and mixing in a teeny tiny bit of kitchen nightmares. It's not a coincidence that Gordon Ramsay is an executive producer of Knife Edge. Our take: Knife Edge, Chasing Michelin Stars illustrates that some of what we saw in the Bear Isn't bullcrap, a restaurant whose aim is to be in the upper echelon of a city's dining scene have earning Michelin stars as part of their business plan. Yes, there's the prestige that comes with the stars, but there is a real business reason, as Burgess mentions in the first episode. 1 star boosts business by 20%, 2 stars by 40% and 3 stars doubles business. With that, comes increased stress and pressure. Depicting that makes Knife Edge an interestingly dichotomous show. When Burgess is going to each restaurant and reverently trying and praising the food, the show feels like a food-centric travelogue. But then, with just the cameras there and the weeks until the awards ceremony getting shorter, we see how the chefs and restaurateurs really react, seeking perfection with every dish that goes out in case a Michelin inspector is in the front of the house. It certainly is a tightrope, and in a profession of high-strung perfectionists, it makes even the most dedicated chefs start to crack. When a dish gets sent back, it could have been from an inspector, and that makes the chefs worry even more, and we get to see them react in real time to someone having a complaint about a dish. It's an interesting insight that may be edited to be played up for drama, but at least we know the reactions themselves aren't scripted. Burgess is a genial enough host, though his pronunciation of Michelin drove us nuts. We really appreciated hearing from some of the inspectors, even if it's done anonymously. Observations of servers fawning over solo diners while they were sitting nearby are especially funny to hear.